not... Good start, huh? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sib-Ling Revelry podcast, the podcast where the 5 siblings talk about most anything.
That rhymed.
Susical musical. Fun times. Alright, so today I'm just going to go ahead and give our first sponsor, and then we'll dive right into the show. Our first sponsor is All-Star Kids Party DJs. Is your child tired of those ho-hum birthday parties? Well, if so, clowns, magicians, whatever, try something different. All-Star Kids Party DJs in the Atlanta metro area. Okay.
They are the EVA of Georgia.
The EVA?
EBA.
What is
Weekly
EBA?
Agents.
What?
They're
Yes.
the game.
He's correct.
Okay.
He's correct.
I can confirm that.
Okay.
By the way, you didn't introduce any of us.
we
Yeah.
need to get to that, don't we?
Yes.
The 5 siblings consist of 5 real-life siblings, starting with Little Bear, the youngest of them. Clapping for himself there. Very nice. Okay,
Lord.
Little Bear, say hi.
Hi.
I think he just died. Now we're gonna move
I'm
on.
alive.
We're gonna move on a little bit. Sissy, the only girl.
Hello there.
She deserves applause because she's the only girl.
Why come only one girl? Nod to the brother chaps right there.
Twister.
At the risk of sounding very droll, I have to say, do a barrel roll.
Yes, quoting the nostalgia. He is the #1 quoter
I'm
of the
like the
siblings.
second.
Sorry.
I'd probably say
I do
so.
references more.
More so him though.
Yeah.
He's like the reference king.
I'm the quote machine.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
He's doing a robot
Do a barrel.
and a barrel roll. Okay. Next up, Happy.
Come on, get happy.
Okay. Hi. How y'all doing?
I'm dancing.
Make sure y'all speak up, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just here. Be happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Little Bear, what's up? How you doing?
What's up?
And
What's up?
And our wonderful host,
Big
Big Dog.
The big dog.
I was giving applause for him.
I'm tired of clapping on this track, so let's not do that anymore. No, fist bumps. No, that's lame.
Maybe we should add some like legit applause.
Like,
really, you know,
like,
And then cut it off really quick so they know it's a.
yes, please. All right. Today on the Sibling Revelry podcast, we will talk about what we want to talk about, which is hopefully what we'll do in the future. In the future, we will hopefully be taking questions from you if you're smart enough to ask them.
yeah, please.
Yeah, sure.
Give
So they're gonna have to
Be
figure this
smarter
out, or
than
do
a
we have
5th
any way
grader.
to contact us, or
Joshua Sib-Ling, all one word, @gmail.com. Okay, Little Bear, we're going to start off with you. What is your first topic for today?
Legos. I love Legos.
Any first initial thoughts from anyone?
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft Legos.
Is basically Legos in a nutshell.
Yes, but we're talking about Legos today.
like actual.
So,
Legos.
have they made like Minecraft themed Legos yet?
A lot of people have been making videos on Minecraft. Yes. No.
Okay, no.
our
What I'm
question
saying is, has Lego the company released any play sets?
They're going to be Minecraft Lego sets next summer.
Okay.
I wanna play
And
with
what do
them.
they consist of? Are there any creepers? Are there?
Probably.
Have they released any pictures of them? Or?
No. Twister just told me.
All right, here's the deal. Legos, not Minecraft.
Yeah, we're not talking about Minecraft.
So what are
Maybe
some of your
Legos,
favorite
but Legos
Lego
are
sets
Minecraft.
you've ever played with, Little Bear?
Exo Force, Lego Knights. Just to
I
name
always
a few.
like the Medieval Knight Legos. That's what I play with the most, I think. I always loved having the extra little swords and things like that.
I liked the Bayou Escape one. I don't even think you remember that one. It was like
Bayou Escape.
it was like a base plate and a dude with like a black hairdo and sunglasses, and
I
he was
remember
carrying
him.
$100 bill and like running across a bridge over some alligators.
That's
got it for
kind
my
of
birthday
strange.
once,
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, it was definitely weird. It was like jungles. It wasn't called Bayou Escape, but it looked like that from what I remember.
the other one I really liked, before they had Indiana Jones, they had their own character. They had Johnny Thunder. You guys remember Johnny
Johnny
Thunder?
I do remember
Thunder.
Johnny Thunder.
Johnny Thunder was pretty awesome right there.
How about Dash?
He was like Indiana Jones with a mustache. What more could you ask for?
I remember
Oh yeah.
I played this.
It's like Saxton Hale, Twister.
Yeah.
I used to go on Lego.com and they had a game where you had to go find Johnny Thunder's like gun. And he lost it. He lost it hat too. He had to run all around
And he
Hollywood
was an
to find
actor.
it.
He was an actor who played Johnny Thunder.
Nice,
My
nice.
brother played
My
Johnny
favorite
Thunder.
Lego sets
Johnny
go from
Thunder.
Bionicle to the older Lego Star Wars and Lego Knights Kingdom, which I'm pretty sure none of you have ever heard of. It was a sort of superhero-esque knight thing.
Yeah,
Some
you
kind
probably
of
never,
hipster over here.
probably
You
never
probably
heard of
never
it.
heard of it.
Probably never heard.
What about you, Sissy?
I'm the one bringing up Johnny Thunder. I mean,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on.
We're all hipsters
I
here.
love-
No,
Sorry.
you're just an old.
What
hipster.
about Dash?
Okay, let me clarify
Oh, an
something.
Alpha
Shh,
Team.
quiet. Let me clarify something for everyone. We are not hipsters. We're homeschooled. There's a difference. What are we doing? The slow clap?
We're a support group.
Okay, guys. Our parents are probably out there like, what?
No,
Parents.
they're used to this by now.
Yeah, I mean, we do sissy reviews.
Yeah, our parent. You know the people go.
And the person in the audience sings.
Taffy.
Yes. Anyway, Sissy, what are some of your favorite Lego sets?
I made Lego Click-It bracelets and necklaces, and I had this one set with a little fairy and a shovel.
What did she do
Do
with
you remember
shovel?
the Mickey and Minnie one you had?
Yeah, I had a Mickey and Minnie.
We
and
still have those Mickey and Minnie making
and Minnie
figures.
had like 2 cakes, and she would like, I don't know.
Throw them at Mickey's face.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
Oh, here's a question. What kind of we'll start with Little Bear, move around the room. But what kind of Lego sets would you like to see made in the future? Like licensed Lego sets, okay? Little Bear.
Probably
Minecraft.
Toy Story.
Toy
already
Story.
have
We've already
those.
got Toy Story.
Right.
They
Yeah,
don't have
we need-
original
How to
Toy
Train Your Dragon.
That'd be
Okay.
kind of interesting.
Okay. Let's go. Let's just go around the room physically. Twister.
Possibly Team
Wow.
Fortress Legos, but because it's an M-rated game, I'd have to go
Well, they-
more
Don't
towards.
they do Halo Legos?
No, that's made by Mega Bloks.
And Halo's. If they had something in between M and T, that's where Halo would be.
I think they'd make Legos for Battleship the movie, but the ones I'm looking for are, I'm guessing Brave.
Brave
I'm
would be
I'm
Pixar
just
Legos.
thinking Brave. Pixar Legos in particular.
Pony Legos.
Monsters Inc.
Pony Legos would be kind of interesting.
Sissy wants
What
some
about
pony
Adventure Time
Legos.
Legos?
See, I'm of the opinion that Lord of the Rings Legos have been long overdue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
and
they're
that-
making
Because
Lego Lord of the Rings
they're
game.
already making a licensed video game, so I assume it will happen in the future that they will release Lego playsets of Lord of the
Oh,
Rings.
so it's the video game
Um,
first.
But yeah, that's my biggest wish.
Did they
list.
ever-
My number one, and I'm surprised y'all didn't come up with this one before, or I did. Mario Brothers Legos.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wouldn't that be perfect? I mean, honestly.
What if they do like Super Smash Brothers Legos?
That doesn't make sense. That they'd just be doing Nintendo Legos then.
Well, they can do Nintendo like Pokemon Legos would be interesting.
Sonic.
Sonic is
Sonic,
lame.
Sonic. That's no good.
That's no good.
But Sonic is sometimes
When
good.
you look past the awful plots that
We're
they've
getting
done
off
to it-
topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about
Sonic.
Legos, not
Okay,
Sonic.
next topic, right?
We're gonna go on to the next topic, which will come from Sissy. Sissy, what's your first topic for today?
Let's talk about Christmas.
Christmas is a thing.
Christmas is in 8 days. It
Yeah,
is.
and hopefully I get this podcast up before Christmas so that we can talk about it. So, you excited about giving or getting this
Giving.
year? Giving.
Both.
Both.
Giving.
Me, more so giving, but at the same time, except for like one or two things, I have no clue what I'm getting, and so I'm kind of interested to see what I get this year.
Surprises.
Yeah, I like the surprises. I'm real big on the surprises. What kind of traditions do you enjoy that are maybe non-conventional within the Sib-Ling family, Sissy?
Non-conventional, like
Unconventional.
Unconventional.
What does that mean?
The music
It
in the
means
background?
not regular.
Oh, well, we
Like not regular, but people don't do them as much as we
watch
do.
Christmas specials a lot.
We do watch a lot.
Watch
A lot.
Watch Kim Possible.
What are some of your favorites?
Fosters.
We watch Kim Possible, Foster's, Adventure Time. Probably starting next year, we'll watch the Adventure Time.
You still haven't seen that, have you?
No, he
I
watched
haven't.
it. He watched
Oh, you
it.
did?
Holly Jolly
I have.
I
Secrets.
like the Dragon Christmas special. And what else was there?
Gift of the Night Fury.
Hang on, there was one more.
The Arthur we still haven't watched this year.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's watch
Arthur's
it.
Perfect Christmas.
The lovely political correctness of PBS. One thing I found really funny is they did Festivus, and not to, offend any Festivus people, but I find it funny that they can put, pagan and Christian holiday together like that, and everyone's just like whatever. And then they had someone with Kwanzaa, which I'm sorry to all you people with Kwanzaa, but that junk is jacked up. That is one really weird holiday invented by one really weird man.
No idea what Kwanzaa's about.
Me
You should
neither.
look it up on Wikipedia. It's
Yeah,
fascinating.
Is it not safe for this podcast?
I don't even know a lot about it, but I know that it was jacked up.
Yeah, let's not talk
Now,
let's not
back
talk
to
about it. We don't know
Arthur.
as much.
We're gonna go on to
Yes,
the
now
next
back to
topic.
Really? Already?
Yes, because we pretty much talked about what we want
Well,
to
we
talk
haven't
about.
talked about what I'm getting
Oh,
for
I
Christmas.
did want to mention.
We don't want to talk about what
Yes,
you're
we
getting.
do. I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas.
Okay, then you talked about it. I do want to mention that there was a family in our church that had a tradition where they would get a weird-looking stuffed thing or something.
No, it was a plastic yellow bug, and I'm not talking a small one. I'm talking something the size of a football, basically.
Yeah.
I want one.
And so what happens is one of these siblings would give it to another sibling,
Or parents.
and these are parents, and these are kids who are grown up and out of the house. They're no longer kids anymore. So when they come into town, they bring the bug with them and give it off to another family, who then goes away.
It's
And-
not another family. They give it. Okay, the bug is this. If you get the bug for Christmas, you have to keep it for an entire year and then give it to someone else the next Christmas.
Exactly.
Chain letter.
Essentially, it's a
And
Christmas chain letter.
It's not gonna kill you when you're asleep.
Yeah.
It's a bright yellow bug.
It's definitely not going to
Didn't hang itself in its closet. It's not gonna murder you.
Anyway, yeah, let's move on to the next topic.
Next topic, Twister. What's your first topic for today?
Well, in case you all hadn't watched the VGA Awards, they were doing the top voice actor couples for the year for video games, and it was a close race between Mark Hamill and Tara Strong, and what was the name of the guy who did Wheatley, Sissy?
I don't. His name was something.
Guy who did Wheatley from Portal 2
And GLaDOS.
and the woman who played GLaDOS. It was a close race, but Wheatley and GLaDOS came out on top.
Oh,
Now,
they did?
Now I have a question for you. Did they actually televise these awards being given away?
From what I heard, no, and Mark Hamill twittered about it, was complaining
Tweeted, yes.
Yeah, he tweeted that they gave it to them off screen, and they didn't even let him know that he wasn't even going to be on stage with Tara Strong to not
Accept
even
it.
receive the award.
Right,
Nice.
Well, here's my thing in general. We don't even know the names of the people who did GLaDOS and Wheatley. Well, sure, we could look them up, but my point is, how long has Tara Strong and Mark Hamill been in the voice acting
Yeah, I mean,
industry?
we know their names.
They
Yeah.
are two fantastic voice actors. And yes, GLaDOS and Wheatley did good, but they had a lot of effects on their voice as well.
Wheatley did not.
Wheatley did
Yeah,
not.
it's
Wheatley,
some- yeah,
Wheatley
it's
just
some-
had
It
a
was
little
not
bit for the
auto-tuned.
robotic effect of his voice.
Hardly
least
at all.
It was an
Yeah,
echo. All
barely.
they did was basically.
Yeah,
put
he
a
has a
robotic
really
They
nice
basically
voice.
put his voice through Audacity.
Cool
It did echo.
and all. Yes, I'm not a big Portal fan, but here's my point in general. When it comes to best voice actor of that, I know they're just talking about video games and video game couple, whatever, but honestly, if you were just judging it on talent alone,
By
Tara
a
Strong
landslide.
and Mark Hamill
Yeah.
by a landslide.
Well-
Did you know, Sissy, that Mark Hamill was Joseph in King of Code of Dreams, something
By
like that?
DreamWorks.
I
The
know he
DreamWorks
was
King
the
of
guy
Dreams.
he was in
Staff
Back to the
of
Future,
Dreams,
right?
Mark Hamill?
No, he wasn't in Back to the Future.
No, Mark Hamill was Luke Skywalker.
Oh wow, he's still alive.
He was also the Joker in Batman and the
How
I
did you
thought
not
he
know
was-
he's Luke Skywalker?
I was mixing him up with Michael J. Fox, who does.
How do you mix those two up?
Because they're
That
always
looks
talking
similar.
about them.
Only one has a Alzheimer's disease. Parkinson's?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Which guy?
Michael J. Fox.
He does.
He does.
I want to say it's
Marty.
Asperger's, but I know that's not
Can
the
we
case.
put the ottoman down?
Here,
Yeah.
no, gimme.
Twister has this ottoman. Okay, now it's in the middle of the room and they're putting feet on it.
Okay, so
Any last thoughts on?
I do have some thoughts on
Okay.
this. I don't see the video game award, the spiked VGAs, as credible per se.
Ha! Surprising!
Surprise, surprise.
I watched 15 minutes of it and I turned it off. It was a terrible show. But I mean, they gave out best character to the Joker, who has been around for years.
I know, it's kind of a head start, isn't it?
Well, they're a little late giving it out, but that for me says it all. Is they gave out a best character of 2011 to a character that was created in the 1940s.
Oh, they should have given it to Wheatley because he's brand new.
Well,
They did have a best new character category.
Here's
also.
my thought on that. Drawing a parallel with wrestling. I know I'm one of the few wrestling people, but that's like giving best character to the Iron Sheik over Zack Ryder, because Iron Sheik has been around since the 80s.
Right.
Zack Ryder has
He's
only
been
been
around
on
for, like, last
TV
year.
for about a minute.
Break your back and make you humble.
You know.
Break your back and make
That's not the best analog because they ran VGAs in 2009 and they failed to give the Joker Character of the Year in 2009 as well. So I don't understand.
Yeah,
Basically,
but
it's a show for
but it's the same kind of
entertainment.
thing.
It's basically becoming a big advertising for trailers and
Now, it's
big game
become,
reveals.
or it has always been?
It hasn't always been.
And
They did give out some awards and not by montage.
Okay.
What about
So,
the host?
anyway. He was fine.
Was
mostly.
he ever in video games? Did he have anything to do
He
with
plays
video
them.
games?
We're gonna wrap this topic up because
I don't want to talk about the VGAs. Every other podcast in video gaming does, so I don't... We gotta move on to some other topics. Let's go with Happy. What's your first topic for today?
it's gonna be award related. I have picked my top 3 big games of the year, and when I say big, I mean not small, and I will quantify small later on.
We got a top 5 list, baby.
Top 3.
Top 6.
Three.
Three,
You said
yeah.
3.
We'll just
3.
go with 3.
Like I'm gonna do another one later, but the top 3 games of this year for me are Portal 2,
Yes.
Mortal Kombat, and Batman Arkham City.
In what order? That order? 3 to 1?
Yeah, no, Batman Arkham City, Portal 2, Mortal Kombat.
1, 2, 3.
3 to 1? Or 1 to 3?
Arkham
Guys,
City.
it's not in
first.
any order.
It's not in any order.
Oh.
Portal 2
Top
was the
3.
best because I never even played Batman or Mortal Kombat.
Yes, I know you guys just
I
want
did
to talk
one
about Portal.
match.
What really shined for me was the co-op.
I never
That
even
was,
played.
I understand. We'll figure out some way for you to play it maybe sometime here soon. But the co-op was really awesome. You and I played at Twister, and we had a blast. And it was really the more challenging part of Portal 2.
Yeah, Portal 2 was pretty hard on its own, but it was long. That's what Portal 2 was. It was
No, I
challenging, but it
thought
was long.
just the opposite. I thought the single player was way too short and way too easy.
Portal 2 was way short. No, regular Portal was way shorter.
Yes,
way
Portal
shorter.
2 you could finish it in about 2.5 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours.
If you
If
knew all the
you-
answers.
If you know all
to
the
puzzle.
answers, you can finish it in an hour. And a
I think
half.
I beat it in like 6 or 7 hours the first
I haven't
playthrough.
even beaten the game
On Portal
yet.
2 or what?
Portal 2.
Yes, Portal 2 is about 6 hours long. It's not a very hard game, and it makes you feel dumb in some spots, but unlike Portal 1 where you...
Because if you go to the
Joshua
bed,
wants-
go ahead,
I'm
jump
sorry,
off.
Big
and then
Dog wants to
choose
get a
it,
word in
but if you
edgewise. What do you say?
I say that I thought Mortal Kombat was awesome.
Yes, the
X-rays, yeah.
What do you like about it, huh?
It's Mortal Kombat.
They
Johnny
didn't mess with
Cage!
the what worked, did they?
Exactly, they didn't.
They prettied it up.
They decided it was
systems. And
They decided it was stupid to reinvent the wheel, so they went back to basics, and that's what works.
so they made a really pretty, awesome wheel.
Yeah. That's
Awesome
that's what I
spokes,
really like in video games.
Hydraulics.
I mean, yes, you have to try and pioneer, but there's only so much pioneering you can do in any way, shape, or form in video games. I mean, there is a lot of unexplored avenues. There is a lot of things that you should be exploring and trying to get, down, but you don't release. Like, for instance, Jet Force Gemini, bringing up a certain game. That was one of the first
64.
Not really first-person shooters, it was,
It was a
third
third
person. But my point is, just the way it was set up was so before its time. Basically, they didn't polish it up and make this new form really theirs. You know, this somewhat new form.
They were also limited by the hardware they put in.
Absolutely, they were. But my point is, if you have to with your concept and things, you should wait until it's doable. Like not just doable, but polishable. Something that you can make really, really awesome and straightforward and self-contained.
Yeah, and game companies have to make money too, so.
Absolutely. I but like I've said before, I think on this podcast already, I'm not a huge video game guy, but I love old school games. I love
He likes
things
to
that
pick up and play, easy to master formula.
not easy to master.
Oh, I'm sorry. Easy to pick up and play, hard to master.
Hard to master, yes, exactly. I like hard games in general.
Meat Boy was one of your favorites of last year, right?
Yeah. I don't like hard games where it's multiplayer and you're always getting schooled and you can never hardly get any better. I like games that are easy to pick up and play, and then you can get really good at them if you really practice and put the time in.
Yep.
So.
And the third game, Batman Arkham City, was more of my favorite Batman stuff. I mean, it was less so than the first, but it was always jumping off. There was always one thing after the other that you had to go and do, and they spread a lot more out of it into side missions this time, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. I'm still playing some of the side stuff, but yeah, really awesome game. Really like that.
Cool stuff. Now on to my first topic of the day, which will be Zack Ryder.
How did I know this was coming?
First of all, Zack Ryder started a little earlier. Was it this year or the year before?
Mm-hmm.
Any which way, a little while ago, Zack Ryder, a little-known wrestler who had worked with Edge as his lackey for a little while, just suddenly decided that, you know what, I might get fired for this, and I might get pushed for this. We'll see what happens. But he brought out a camera, he got on YouTube, and he took care and he spiked his hair. Woo woo woo, you know it.
Are
And
we like his sponsors?
no, but let me tell you what.
We're broskies.
He is an inspiration to a lot of people. Because just like Shay Carl, just like a bunch of regular Joe people, they got out there and they put their personality out there and they got a following and they pushed and never gave up.
Now they're rich.
Somewhat.
Take
Well,
care.
Wrestling's not as big a business as it used to be.
Well, no, but WWE's the top, and you do make money in WWE when you're on TV.
Yeah, if you're John Cena.
When you're on TV, like I said.
I could count
So-
5.
So now, Zack Ryder will be challenging, I believe, this coming Sunday at TLC for Dolph Ziggler's United States Championship. Woo woo woo, you know it. Any thoughts on Zack Ryder and his awesome Z True Long Island Story show? Because all of you have seen it, I believe, and all of you
Princess
do like
Leia!
it. Making out with Princess Leia.
That is inappropriate.
Why is it inappropriate?
Because she's old.
It's not Carrie Fisher. It's
Yes,
Princess
it
Leia.
is.
There's
It's
a
the
difference,
character, not
Abigail.
the actress.
But isn't she married?
To Han Solo? No.
In the books, but I don't read Star Wars.
Why are we? How did this turn into an expanded universe of Star Wars?
I don't
talk?
know.
Because Zack Ryder's
This is going too
another-
fast. Put the brakes on. Put the brakes on. We're turning
Pump
around.
the brakes.
Yes. We're talking Zack Ryder.
Yes. Thoughts
was
on
on
Zack
TV.
Ryder?
I have no idea what happened yet.
Woo, woo,
You need to get
woo.
back to start watching because this past Raw was amazing. We'll watch that today.
Okay.
Okay, I mean it was the best Raw in a long time. Kane returned, Lita. It was really cool. But anyway, Zack Ryder, just thoughts in general on his show or
He's
anything
cool.
like that.
He's cool.
What do you think, Sissy?
He's cool.
Is he cute?
Why are we talking about that? I have no answer for
Next
you.
topic, shall we?
Fine.
Are you
We'll
done?
move
No,
on.
are you
cool? Are
done?
you cool?
Y'all don't have any other thoughts on Zack Ryder?
No.
He's cool.
Woo, woo, woo.
You know it.
See, a lot of let me say this and get your opinion on this question then, real quick. What do you think about the thought that Zack Ryder is all sizzle and no steak? Meaning that there's a lot of hype behind him, but he hasn't really delivered yet.
I haven't seen enough of him. No.
Okay. Anyone else?
What do you mean not really delivered?
Meaning he's not
He's
a
not
great
good.
wrestler. He's not a great
People think he's
personality.
great, but he's not. Do you
Kind-
think
kinda
that people
like-
think he's great?
Kind of
but he's
like
not?
an internet meme, how everyone's just like, this is the greatest thing ever,
It's
when
really
really
not.
it's not. Yeah. Do you think he's that kind of thing, or do you think he's legit?
I think he could be really good someday.
You don't.
He's not quite there yet.
He's
you
not
think?
quite there.
Not
but
quite there.
I don't mind following his career, so. and
Unlike all the
supporting
other
him.
wrestlers in the world, you actually like Zack Ryder, huh?
Alright, gonna move on to our next topic.
Do you like any other wrestlers, Sissy?
No.
Yeah, you like Zack Ryder, though.
I used to have a crush on Christian Cage. I was like 10, and he left TNA, and they were like, any last words? I was like, don't go!
Uh-huh.
Back
Anyway.
when TNA wasn't awful.
It was.
It wasn't
It
completely
wasn't
awful.
completely awful. Princess AJ.
Okay, let's
The
go.
comedy days. Anyway, alright, we'll move on to the next topic. Little Bear, what's your second topic?
Board games! For some unknown reason.
Oh, no
What about
reason.
board games?
I like them.
Yeah,
Do you-
they're only there when you're bored.
Might as well bring this up. We have a 70s game, really obscure game called Twixt.
Actually, I
Twixt.
think it's from the 60s.
It could be. I think it's the 70s, dude. But
And-
anyway,
Let-
I think it's a fantastic strategy game. Basically, you can look it up and probably see how it's played. But you have black
Or red.
or red, and you have these pegs that you try to get across the board, and you have to build this bridge across the board to the other side. So you're actually like blocking each other, trying to keep the other from building across. It's really, really fun. So that's one of my favorite board games. Partially because it's obscure, but partially because it's just a really fun game. I have a kind of distantly related family member who gave this to me just because he hadn't played it in forever. It's just sitting on his shelf, and I'm just like, man, this is the greatest game ever. He's like, hey, you want it?
It's yours, my
It's
boy.
yours.
It's
my boy.
yours, my boy.
Who gave it to you?
It's
So,
yours, my friend.
Uncle Richard,
As long as you
not
have
he's
enough
not our
money.
literal uncle. He's my cousin's uncle on their dad's side, so we're not blood related. But yeah, anyway,
Oh, okay. I'm like, who?
yeah, the same. You know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Anyway, let's. Anyone else? Board games. Top. What do you think?
I like
Life.
the Game of Life. I mean, we have a Star Wars Game of Life, but it's not the same because you don't have to carve it the baby.
We had a computer version of Life, and I always like playing that. The problem with Life is there's so much setup.
Yeah, it takes a long
There's a
time.
ton of setup, and it takes a long time to play.
Monopoly has the same thing. It takes a long time to
Not
play,
really.
and sometimes
hand
it
out
takes
the
a
money.
while to set
No.
up.
Yeah. Well, Monopoly's not as bad as Life.
Oh.
Life and Risk are like the worst for that.
Speaking of, we have a Nintendo Monopoly.
Oh yeah, we do.
You buy each of the characters.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Monopoly's one of the worst board games ever made.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Goes on forever.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
It
Goes
has
on until
rules
you
that
enter
are
more.
counterproductive
Boring
to getting the
hour.
game finished. It is a very bad game.
I like Monopoly.
I
I've
like
never
it too, but it's a bad game.
I've
One
never
day we need
played
to get some
Yahtzee.
kind of Dungeons and Dragons type analog or whatever and play it like seriously just as a group. That'd be really fun.
Mastermind.
Gotta roll your character.
Chris, hey,
I'm
hey,
going
Twister,
to take 50 health off of your orc.
Twister. Here's the deal.
Hi,
you
Dad.
just like sighed. Hi, Papa Bear. You just sighed and everything about that because you're thinking of Jeremy Irons, aren't you?
Not right now.
Yes,
Not until
yes.
you brought it up.
That's.
Alright, we ready to move on?
But I
Are
was.
we?
No,
I've
not
never played
yet.
Yahtzee. What is
Hello,
Yahtzee?
Papa Bear.
Yahtzee? You want to know
You're
about
just
Yahtzee?
sort of
What is
standing
Yahtzee?
there.
I'm just
He's a
observing.
He could
Nice.
observe.
He
He's-
can
I'm just
observe.
observing.
He can spectate.
Okay, Papa Bear's listening in, but anyway.
How about
Yahtzee!
What is Yahtzee? Oh yeah, Yahtzee.
No, that's not how it's played. Anyway.
Yahtzee?
Okay,
That
Yahtzee.
doesn't work.
Shh. Okay, Yahtzee. You roll the dice, and it's
You
like
move your mice.
Okay, you know how in cards you have different scores based on those cards in certain games.
That's what you do with Yahtzee, right?
It's
And
like
poker.
that, but you would have the numbers on the dice.
Whatever. I'll have to play it sometime.
Yeah, it's not that hard. I actually like Yahtzee.
If you remember the
Yahtzee's
dice rolling
pretty fun.
game we played with that guy,
At
it's kind of
church?
like that, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so next topic, Sissy.
Oh yeah, my second topic is My Little Pony friendship is magic.
Ah!
My little
Little
pony,
pony,
my little
Next topic, no! Hey, you're a diehard fan
This
of that
podcast
shit.
is over.
Okay, how many bronies are in the room?
Me. 1, 2.
No,
Bronies,
you're a
not-
Pegasisters.
No, bronies is a universal term. Stop being
No,
sexist.
bronies and Pegasisters. You're a Pegasister, cause you're a
Hate
girl. You're like
Let's not get into labels.
Yeah.
Here. Who is male that likes My Little Pony here?
Brownies.
There's
Me,
3 of us, I
guess.
believe.
There's
Little
3
Bear,
without me,
Twister.
big dog.
He watches it with me. The
Here's
Big Dog
here's
does.
my biggest issue with My Little Pony in general. Well, especially the new series. There's too much miscommunication and misunderstandings between the characters who are supposed to be friends. Which I don't think happens as much as they try and make it, out
does
to be.
sometimes, yeah.
It does, but the point is that they
Especially
make
when
a
you're girls.
whole lot of episodes about it, though.
They're not bringing in enough conflict with like villains, where they
Yes.
have to work together to solve a problem
Yes.
without getting mad at each other
Well,
and
the
ruining
show,
it.
the show was originally, it didn't have a big fan base, so they were kind of marketing it towards the younger girls.
Yeah, it's got an uncanny base, but my point is with younger girls even, there shouldn't be that much contention and things between each other. It should
Yeah, I
just
agree.
be... I mean, honestly, with the amount that they get angry at each other on the show, I wouldn't believe...
That they
I don't
were
think it's
friends.
believable that they're friends all the time. You see my point?
Yeah.
More like they're acquaintances.
So my little-
Also, I hate the portrayal of Applejack because I'm Southern and I find it offensive. There.
Shouldn't
I said
find it
so.
offensive.
I
It's
do
not
be-
talking
Southern
about
people
you.
are hardworking.
That's not the point.
It's not.
The point is this. The accent, the characterization, and the fact that she has no personality outside the fact that she's a redneck.
Well, she's a redneck stereotype, not a Southern stereotype.
Look, here's the thing. There are rednecks all over the United
Guys, I
States.
just wanted to talk about My Little Pony.
But she is specifically Southern. I am talking about My Little Pony.
friendship is not indeed magic in the sibling household,
So,
apparently.
so if that's your feeling, so you think, should I think that the Wendy's logo with the redhead is offensive?
No, here's the difference. Applejack is a fake portrayal of what Southern people are. Okay? It's of a whole group of people. It's not like, okay, with the Wendy's logo, here's
It
the
could
deal.
very well be portraying.
It's one girl
Yeah, and she's one pony.
who doesn't have a legit accent.
Is that your problem? The accent?
That's one of my biggest issues. The person that they got to get her is not authentic at all. There's nothing authentic about the character in any way, shape, or form.
Applejack
and
is very
she's-
forgettable.
Exactly. She's forgettable.
I
She's
almost
just
forgot
there.
Pinkie Pie's
But,
line,
like, I can see real girls getting into any one of those characters except Applejack.
She's just kind of boring.
Exactly.
Any thoughts, Happy?
She's just there.
Anything to say about Applejack?
Then they'll have to develop her.
What?
But
next
I've said my
season.
piece.
No.
Y'all have your fan awesome time.
and Rainbow Dash, and she did this awesome thing, and it was awesome.
She blew up a barn this season with an atomic rain boom. You guys should have seen it.
Atomic Rain Boom. That's all.
Yeah,
don't get the
she
point.
could
It's
call
not
sounds-
the
that's-
apocalypse.
That sounds like there was
Bomb.
it was a questionable tag team called the Rainbow Express.
Oh,
Oh,
like,
no.
does that mean like
Yes.
Yogi?
No. That
Oh,
means that.
okay,
And
okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the name of their finisher, the Atomic Rain Boom.
Speaking of atomic, My Little Pony and Adventure Time crossover is completely plausible because Equestria
Absolutely.
could be a part
Honestly,
of the world
I'd be
after
all
the
for
Great
that.
Mushroom War.
That'd
I
be
would-
like so awesome.
I would be all for that.
They just
No,
traveled to Equestria.
and there's a magical boundary in Equestria where if a human crosses into it, they'll turn into a pony for a day.
no.
I don't want Finn and
you
Jake
want it
as
to be like
ponies.
Kingdom Hearts?
It could
Where,
be like
where Sora turns into a merman?
Okay,
Don't get off track,
Sora
please.
turns into a lion.
Okay,
Goofy's
fine.
a turtle.
They'll remain. He'll remain human, and Jake will remain a dog.
Marceline would show up. That'd be fun.
Alrighty,
Kinda like
so-
Marceline feeding on ponies.
No, she'd
So
be
our
making fun of Celestia.
Hold on, no. What's his name?
Then
Spike?
Spike?
No, Big Macintosh. He would get sucked down because he's red.
She would turn him into
She'd
a
be like,
man.
I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse.
And he's like, yep. And then she like literally
Hi-yo.
eats him in one bite.
Okay.
No, just the color.
No.
Or she takes off all his color. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she does.
Rips off his fur.
She
I think
eats
he'd
the
shrivel
color
up. I think he'd shrivel up.
Anyway.
Are we done on this
Next
one?
topic.
The next one
Twister.
is Twister.
I'm about. I've got. Can I do a quick topic and a normal topic?
No.
Like this is just a.
If you just want to say something, you can say something.
Okay. A guy with Valve employee was spotted at Seattle wearing a Half-Life 3 T-shirt.
What's up with that? All right, what's your topic?
All right, my topic is Doctor Who. I'm what people call a Whovian.
Yes, because you watch My Little Pony and Doctor Who.
If you're a
Dr.
Whovie,
Who's.
I have a question. If you're a Whovian, wouldn't that make you like, you know,
Bear.
live on a speck or you
I don't know.
with the Grinch?
Who's
Okay.
down in Whoville.
Okay.
Dr. Whoville.
Dr. Whoville!
Time traveling
And then the
Grinch.
Grinch. The Grinch is a Dalek.
Come with me if you want to live.
Now that's a crossover that needs to be made.
Yes, Terminator, Dr. Seuss, and Doctor Who.
Okay. Dr.
TARDIS
Seuss,
to run
it all
away
makes
from
sense.
the Terminator.
Dr. Seuss is a Time Lord. He went back in time. He met all these people, then he wrote books about them.
You know
Okay.
what? I think you just found the secret of
As-
life.
Yes. Yes,
I,
Sissy.
I can't wait for their new episode, the Doctor, the Widow, and the
This
Wardrobe.
baby is having a seizure.
Yeah. Little bear.
Stop grabbing stuff.
They cannot see the baby doll that you are holding. Put it down.
This is not a
See,
science
now they're going to be kept in
video.
suspense because they don't know if you put it down or not.
Pow! He put it down.
Okay.
Doctor Who.
Yes. The
I like the
Doctor,
Daleks.
the Widow, and the Wardrobe. This kid, I saw a preview for it. This kid opens a present and gets a small wardrobe about the size of a dollhouse.
That's not a wardrobe, that's a jewelry box.
Jewelry box, whatever. The kid crawls into it. It's actually only half the size of the wardrobe in the Narnia movie.
That's
So it's
not
like
a
it's like a
So if it's
small
half the
wardrobe.
size, it's like
All
a
I know.
Playhouse wardrobe.
All I know is
I know
we're all
that.
big Narnia fans, not the movies, the
Yeah.
books. But here's the
movies
deal.
Books are way better.
Yeah, but my point is the books are what we're fans of. Here's the deal. The little bear, sit still, please.
He was leaning in his chair.
Hey, shh. The doctor, whatever wardrobe deal. He says in the trailer, "What do they teach in these schools?" And I saw that in the trailer, and I marked out. It was awesome.
So you going to watch it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like Christmas
9 o'clock
night.
Christmas Day night. No,
Okay.
9 p.m. on Christmas
On BBC?
Day. Yeah, on BBC. BBC
Okay.
America.
All right. Cool.
Alright.
I'll be sitting in my room
And
like being like
2 more things.
Hey, did the Daleks show up? Because the Daleks are cool. They're like
Nah,
robot
they-
trash
they
cans
might show
with,
up.
like,
2
laser
more
guns.
things.
Robot trash can Nazis that are unstoppable.
Oh.
2 more things. First, the actor and actress who do Rory and Amy Pond,
Yeah.
they're going to be leaving the show after this next
So
season
they
with Matt
changing
Smith.
the characters?
No, they're going to change the characters,
probably
but they've got
gonna die.
one more season. No, they're just going to move on. River Song, I think they're going to finish up within this next season, too. But besides that, we've also got the Doctor Who movie planned for this next year.
There's a Doctor Who movie coming out?
Yeah, you
in
didn't know
America.
that? Stephen Moffat is
Yeah.
one of... I think
Yeah.
Stephen Moffat's one of the producers because he's one of the main writers for the show.
I
right now.
honestly think that the movie is going to bomb. Like, people
It-
might go see
Critically or
it.
commercially?
Critically.
Big dog.
And commercially?
Commercially, I think it's very
I'm
possible.
going to get a drink.
Thank you for announcing that. Look, commercially, it's very possible. I don't speculate on commercial because Twilight's a huge success. I speculate on critically. Critically, I think Doctor Who will
I'm back.
bomb. Not necessarily because it's good or bad, but because they will be condensing so much mythology.
Yes. It's not a show you can just jump right into without willing to go back through back episodes and figure out everything.
I don't agree with that. I think the Christopher Eccleston
It's a good start.
reboot is a great jump on point. But
But that was 2 seasons ago, wasn't it?
yeah, but my point is that doing that, even in doing that, you can enjoy one quick episode of a series if it's not in like a major arc, episode.
Absolutely.
Just jump in, and especially the David Tennant stuff, because David Tennant, I haven't watched a lot of it, but I can tell with David Tennant there was a lot of great comedy and a lot of great just fun moments and things. And
Finger
so
on the inside. I know.
yes.
It's
Anyway,
not a funny joke.
all right.
Now,
He had to go get his sonic screwdriver.
Now,
I don't
as
know
I was
what-
saying, it's not going to be a Hollywood movie. It's going to be written, produced, directed by people in BBC. It's
That
going to
doesn't
be-
mean it can't bomb critically. Critics are very harsh.
Is
Well,
Matt
Steve-
Smith gonna be
Steve-
in it?
Yes, Matt Smith's going to be in it. Stephen Moffat, I think, is also writing it. He's also with the writing team. Stephen Moffat's one of the greatest
All I
writers
know
for
is
this
I won't
season.
go see it.
All
Yeah,
right.
of course you won't go see it.
Well, we'll see what happens with it. But all right, it's time to move on. Happy, your second topic.
My second topic is the top 3 small games of this year. And I could not come up with 3 games that came out this year, but I did come up with 3 games that I did play this year. 2 of which came out this year. First is Renegade Ops, which is a G.I. Joe dual joystick shooter in the vein of Jackal, where you pick up prisoners and save people. And it's awesome and really macho. And
Gordon Freeman's in it.
yeah, the best new game with Gordon Freeman that came out in 2011.
They would have something that specific at the VGAs. Continue.
Yes, best new game with Terraria. I know Little Bear is very fond of this game. We will keep his talk to a minimum because we get enough of it.
He is
Yeah.
addicted, like you wouldn't believe.
About
I play it
500
almost
hours.
every day.
You use the have you used the character editor?
No, not really.
No, not really.
Don't open up new holes.
Yes.
That's a whole other can of worms.
Little Bear likes to hack. He likes to play.
No,
Terraria,
he doesn't
but
hack.
The
he
real
uses inventory
joy in
it.
Terraria is just kind of I'm gonna go see what's over here and then finding out what's over there, and it's kind of been ruined for me by Little Bear telling me everything.
Well, I'm not gonna do
But-
it in this update.
But it's okay because I still enjoy it. It's a great game.
Yeah, Little Bear's been telling me there's killer snowmen.
This game
that-
came out in 2012. It's called what?
Nothing.
Let her talk.
Nothing. Not important.
Sissy,
Not important.
Say your words.
killer what?
Snowmen that drop
All right,
presents
yeah.
for people.
There's presents in Terraria. It's a Christmas update. Yeah, this one came out in 2010, but I only got around to playing it this year. It's called Risk Factions, and it's basically Risk, but with...
I've heard about this.
Yes, it's basically Risk, but with goofy cartoon characters that just want to murder every other goofy cartoon
Is this
character.
the one that looked like the Nest dolls?
No, that's stacking. That's
I want to play
something different.
stacking.
It's coming to the PC. You might be able
Buy
to
it
play
for
it
me.
later. Okay, fine. Yes, Risk Factions is basically Risk, which is a great game when you don't have to set it all up and take it all down.
Isn't there like a pirate kitty cat or something?
No, there is a Chinese Maoist kitty cat.
Yes.
There is peace-loving zombies.
What?
There are
Really?
Zen Buddhist Yetis that are actually murderous Buddhist Yetis.
What? What?
Continue.
There's
is
reprogrammed
interesting.
robots that were programmed to murder everyone, and
Wasn't there
Is
some
there
kind of
all
dog
is it the
or
robots?
yes, there's a dog that is the friend of the human general who likes to, who if it was a T-rated game would smoke cigars and be very military-esque.
Tommy Lee Jones?
More Gene Hackman. but-
Gene Hackman. Okay.
Gene Hackman from Captain America?
He's not a what?
What's
Tommy
Tommy
Lee
Lee
Jones
Jones.
was in Captain
Oh,
America.
okay.
Anyway,
I'm getting
anyway.
my
You're
Jones.
getting your military actors confused.
Yeah. Who is
I don't
Gene
remember
Hackman again?
Tommy Lee Jones. He
That's
was in
just-
Behind Enemy Lines. He was in movies. He was in
If you
movies.
saw him, you'd know him.
But yeah, Risk Factions is great because it's really hilarious and funny. And what I mean by small games, these are not indie games because they are published by big publishers, but they are released in a small format with a small price, small download size, and download volume.
One of my favorite small games of all time, Worms.
Worms is a very good
I
small game.
love worms.
We need to download that again.
Right, yes. That's a great strategy game
Mm-hmm.
where you throw sheep at each other.
And you scream
That
at each
explode.
other.
All right, final topic of the day. Sib-Ling updates. We have a new website coming up very soon. The way the Sib-Ling site's going to be, we're going almost strictly to YouTube. There will be a little bit of blip stuff going on, but we're going almost strictly to YouTube now. You will see all kinds of new updates and things, especially coming after Christmas. Hopefully a few before. And just subscribe and enjoy. There is a couple new shows, including this one coming up, one of which we will be rebooting. I will leave that a mystery. Wink, wink, Twister. Even though he knows what it is. But one new show that's coming up that I will be doing is called Tales from the Squared Circle. The idea behind this one is that I will be playing the Wrestle Bard, an ancient Celtic bard who is into professional wrestling and tells the stories as a Celtic bard, including songs and poetry and prose. It will be fairly interesting, I hope, and things will be starting with that very soon. Sissy Reviews, we are almost finished. We have about 3 or 4 more episodes to complete to finish Season 2, and then we will be moving on to the pre-production of Season 3. We'll probably stockpile a few episodes of that. We're also stockpiling a lot of different episodes for a lot of different shows soon. Any shows that you all want to talk about?
Well, Big
Or
Dog,
ideas. We can talk about ideas here.
Big Dog made me an icon of a narwhal bursting out of a wall with my hair and glasses. Oh, not glasses, a monocle. He made me a cool icon.
Cool.
Am I allowed to advertise for my YouTube channel?
Yes, it's on the sibling the new sibling
Oh, it
page.
is?
Yes.
I assume whoever is listening has at least seen one of my machinima.
It's possible. YouTube.com/Twister980.
I am planning one day, if and when I decide I want to, take the time to do it, I will be reviewing Awesome Truck Adventures with Tonka Joe.
Maybe you should take on the brothery name and start doing it not
Yeah,
quite
maybe.
sissy style, but just a little different.
Just
like Kara.
do it the way I want to do it. So,
Yeah.
with a sort of sissy-esque feeling to it.
Just a little bit, yeah. Just a little bit more your style. Little Bear. We got another Iron Boy coming up in a little while. I know you didn't know this too much, but we should be able to do another Iron Boy here soon. Happy?
About
What?
Any ideas or things for shows? You haven't been too involved because he works a lot, people. He is a workhorse, and we love him.
Yes.
Workhorse, nay.
I am now going to wear my Iron
Okay.
Boy mask.
So, any ideas or thoughts on some of the shows and things going on?
It looks good. I can't wait to see the sissy review you guys are working on.
Which one?
The one that they don't want you to, it's really
The
awesome.
one we're
one-
doing today.
The one
Oh, yeah,
that
okay.
I also have one I need to work on editing this week.
Yeah, we'll be working on editing too. We'll be stockpiling a lot of Sissy reviews for Season 3 as well, coming
I
up in a
haven't
little
been
while.
editing on there as much.
You don't need to edit anything.
If you want to learn how to edit and do a little bit with that, then by all means, I'll help you get you to do that.
I just need to learn a lot on trimming.
Okay, I'll teach you. Happy.
Yeah.
Have you read my new Cinematome, the story of Cyrus Jones?
Wow.
Are you lost? Do you not know about this? I started a new series called World of Courage, for those who do not know. Now, bringing up a lot of my projects together under the Sib-Ling banner, finally. The World of Courage series is a series of superhero stories that are written in book format, but it placed in slides as a video with music and sound effects added to them. Those are called cinematomes, or video books, whatever you want to call them.
Cyrus Jones, the tornado.
Yes?
Yes, I
Cyclone.
have read that.
You have read Cyclone.
I have not.
Sissy has not yet. If you haven't, go and read Cyclone. It is on my Joshua the Christian K9 channel at the moment. There will be a new Cinematomes channel where I will put all my stories, including but not limited to, the World of Courage series. Any final thoughts from anybody?
No.
Do, 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 do.
He just turned
Play it off
off.
like
Just-
Keyboard Cat.
Do,
I
do,
I had this really awesome thought after I did my pony thing.
Sissy's talking.
I had this really awesome thought after my pony thing, but I can't remember what it was because somebody interrupted me.
Hearts on fire.
I'm so sorry.
Strong these.
Yes, hearts on fire and ponies. Anyway.
This podcast.
Little
do
bear,
you do it?
sit.
Like I said, this podcast is rapidly falling apart. Those are my final thoughts.
Yeah.
Are we all done?
I think we're done. Everyone, please visit sib-lings.com. The new version 2 site will be up when the Slinky stops. No, it'll be up in a little bit. People stop playing with all this
Sorry.
random stuff, okay?
I know, right?
My room has a lot of knickknacks.
I know, right?
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This
This
old man
podcast
came
is
rolling
already done.
home.